What do we have left? 30?
36, I think. Yeah, the stupid 91 cent one. Might be able to get some of those fees back. Obviously, nobody's there now.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Kansas City Royals going up against the Wolves. Just about to get underway, and on the hill here today, Rory Plaza. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Yeah, and I think this guy understands that if he doesn't make quicker adjustments and show improvement, that the patience that his manager has will not last as long as it did last year. So we'll see if he can get off to a great start. Perhaps the work that he did in the offseason will show good results early on, but he's got to get out of the gates going strong, or else he may find himself in the bullpen or back in the minor leagues.
Andres Camacho, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
And a breaking ball misses outside. That one deep left field, and forget it. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and the Royals strike first. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump, and at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
John Ortiz in the box now. No balls and a strike. Plaza, certainly one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and double-digit strikeouts are not out of the norm in his starts. That one's upstairs, ball one.
He wants to give the bullpen the day off and the defense behind him, because he knows he can strike anybody out. And the way that hitters are swinging, they're trying.
Well struck, right field. Say goodbye to that one. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
A fastball might be the most satisfying pitch to hit a home. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, This is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And there's one away. Take a look at the lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
2 runs across in the inning here on opening day. Next offering upstairs. There's a process too, right? The way he goes about setting up hitters.
Yeah, and he's coming right at you. He's going to get ahead in the count. And when you're a hitter and you find yourself 0-2, 1-2 with a guy who has 3 to 4 pitches that are nasty, you are very defensive. And he plays upon that, and many times he comes out on top.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. 1 out, bases empty. And down on strikes. 2 down.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling, and you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
2 down, bases empty. Mariano Fabregas now at the plate. First offering, and it just misses.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's going back. Back some more. Out of here. He'll circle the bases. Their 3rd home run of the inning. It's 3-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now at the plate, Damon Whitfield. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
That one down the line, and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. On to the bottom of the 1st. KC leads this one 3-0. Back here with my pal Singy, and today on the hill, Leandro Reyes.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball, he's going to go out there and give it his best.
We go to the bottom of the 1st, and now the shortstop, Adrian Franco. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Ripped on a line. And it's caught for the out. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in the lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Brandon Guevara, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Ball.
Check swing, called strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
This one in the air. Wilder settles under it. And there's two down.
Batting third, the left fielder, Luis Chassin.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Luis Chassin. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
And
Ball,
misses
that's
inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. And there's
2
a ball.
balls, 2 strikes.
And a good eye there. Corey Brown waiting for a turn at the plate. 2 outs. Liner, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
So up next, Corey Brown. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And that's in there for strike 1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And welcome back to the
Leading up for
ballpark.
Kansas City,
All set
the
for the
third
start of the
baseman,
inning. Now the
Ronan
third baseman, Ronan Wilder. Plaza back to work. That one inside, and that's ball 1. Wilder measures 5 feet 10 inches, 185 pounds, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter-friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
1 up, 1 down.
Batting 8, the catcher, Robbie Guardado.
Now the catcher up to hit, Robbie Guardado. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strengths.
Yep,
so you're
out.
aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Guevara. And he handles it himself for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Basil Davies steps in for the Royals. And that one misses up and in. And that is ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. That's down and in. A slider missed. Just missed. Right through there for a strike.
3-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Well, they opted to go with the off-speed stuff on that 3-2 with the bases empty. Close pitch. But now he's got to work out of the stretch.
Andres Camacho steps in for the Royals. He's already homered here in this one. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So 1 left for Kansas City, but they lead it 3-0. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the DH, Will Thompson. Hit hard on the ground to short. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Ricky Grusan, the next to hit. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count. Then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
On the ground, Davies gets it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, David Guzman.
Here's the third baseman, David Guzman. Guzman matched a homer in his last game. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Out to short. Tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. On to the third inning, and to the plate for Kansas City, John Ortiz.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
That one ripped. Brown puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Reggie Pyle will hit next. Fly to left his first time. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Hard hit left side. Throws across the diamond. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
The batter, the designated
2 outs,
hitter,
base is empty.
Terry
Here's the Royals'
Villa.
designated hitter, Terry Villa. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that is out of play. Righty delivers. And ball one.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
And that skips in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And that one hammered. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's going to be Bobby King. Hard hit to third. Whips it across. And a quick out, number one.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Thomas Gonzalez.
And now here is Thomas Gonzalez. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swings through that.
0-2 is the count.
And that one is in the dirt. Now 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in and let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
It's in and out of his glove. Still fires to first. The throw won't get there in time, and they come away without an out. Man at first. And now Brandon Guevara. 0-1 so far. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. Franco, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th. So up now for Kansas City, Mariano Fabregas. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Royals.
So digging in, Damon Whitfield. Struck out swinging his first time. Now fly ball to right center. Brown sizing this one up. And there's one down.
Up next for the Royals, the third baseman, Ronald Wilder.
And next up for the Royals, Ronan Wilder. Grounded out his first time up. On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one, double play, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. Royals out in front, 3-0. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Luis Chassin. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Pulls it in for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Corey Brown.
Here's the center fielder, Corey Brown.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Yeah, that's a little bit high. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1 ball, 2
Base
strikes.
is empty, 1 away here on opening day. On the ground,
That
right
ball's foul.
side, and foul ball. Slow roller to third. Wilder slings it across. 2 gone now.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front.
Now
Rolled over
batting,
on it.
the
Exactly what he was
designated
supposed to do.
Will Thompson.
Now a chance for Will Thompson. Grounded out to short in his first trip. And that misses.
Inside.
Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Two down, nobody on. That's off the inside corner. Ball 2. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back, and that one is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His first homer of the year, and they're on the board. It's 3-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 2 away with nobody on. And here's the catcher, Ricky Rusan. Grounded out his first time up. Missed with a changeup. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Two outs. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Ball to strike. The pitch. And that's outside. Strike two.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Ripped on the ground to second in plenty of time to first. And that is the third out of the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for the
pitcher's
Warriors,
duel
the
so
catcher,
far. Here's how the
Robbie
starters have performed up to this
Guardado.
point. Plaza back to work. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. That's down. One hops off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first
Hazel.
pitch. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Davies digs in now. Walked his first time. That one's in there. And it's 0-1.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Guardado leads off second with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
On the ground to the left, and it kicks off the base.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That is just nice.
Now here is Andres Camacho, and the first pitch misses for ball one. Camacho in his 6th season, 31 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. And another ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And that one fouled off.
That's ball 3.
One on, nobody out, a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. In for a strike, good slider.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get-me-over breaking ball to bring the count full.
Swing and a base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And now it's going to be John Ortiz. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Well, these Royals putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes.
Now batting.
He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And here's the first baseman, Reggie Pyle. High fly ball out into left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Terry Villa. 0 for 2 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Brothers at the corners with 2 outs. Ball 1 there. Popped in the air, left field. Drops into the glove, and that is that. Ready to go for the last.
Guzman.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, these guys, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And that ball is gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 4-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Next to hit, Bobby King. Right through there for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Check swing, called strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Gonzalez now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Outside low, 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Adrian Franco. First pitch doesn't find the zone. In the air, center field. Brings it in for the third out. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Top of the sixth inning. Here's the left fielder, Mariano Fabregas. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ball one, no strikes.
And that misses. Now 2-0. Fastball for a strike. That one fouled off. 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Ground ball left side. Tosses across to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth. And now Damon Whitfield. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. The 1-1. Just missed.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Base is empty, one away here on opening day. Now a screamer into the outfield. Chassis snags it for the second out. Ronan Wilder steps in for the Royals. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Right back to him on the mound. Over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they go quietly there. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Guevara. Liner, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. So next, Luis Chassin, 1 for 2. Ripped to third and caught.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
Brown in the box with one away as he takes ball one. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. And we have a tie ball game. It's 4-4. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Looks like this guy was looking out over the...
So the Royals bring on a new arm, Charlie O'Brien.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Thompson in the box again, takes a strike. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Still only one out here in the inning. Goes down looking. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
down the line. And a foul ball. Tied at 4.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
That one missed. Out to short. Ortiz. And that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Robbie Guardado. Chase Shoemaker will take over here.
Now pitching, Chase Shoemaker.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Todd Gonzalez preparing to come on if needed. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
And a swing and a miss. 1 gone here.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Guzman on the move, makes the catch, and that quickly 2 away. Andres Camacho getting ready to hit. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. Just like that, they move in front. It's 5-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Ortiz, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a miss, and the count even at 1.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Royals get a run in the inning on this solo homer. It's now a 5.
Now pitching for the
We're
Royals.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Alberto Cortez on for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
That misses. 2-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 strikes.
In the air, left side. He's got it, and there's 1 down. Now it's the second baseman, Bobby
13.
King.
Second baseman, Bobby King.
Late swing, fouled off. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Stepping in, Thomas Gonzalez. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Next offering is in for a strike. And ball one.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Struck him out looking. We go to the eighth, and now the first baseman, Reggie Pyle. Shoemaker back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
That one's upstairs, ball one. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Foul ball there. Next one just misses, and that's ball three. Ground ball to the right side. He'll do it himself. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth. Terry Villa, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Shoemaker in his third season, 25 years old, and he was born in Canada. Pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. That pitch gets the corner, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is inside. Swing and a miss. Adam out front for the strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So 2 down now, and here is Mariano Fabregas. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first. Pitching change here, Todd Gonzalez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
1-0.
And that's downstairs, and that's ball one. And that drops in for a strike. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And now the right fielder, Damon Whitfield. Just off the inside edge. Fabregas leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one catches the corner for a strike. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
No, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Next offering is downstairs.
2-2 the count.
Fastball is outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Ronan Wilder will hit next. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 2. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That ends the inning as they squander. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Adrian Franco. First pitch misses. Bullpen action for the Royals. Rolando Cottrell, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Donahue also throwing. And that misses. And now 2-0. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He circles the bases. His first homer of the year. It's 5-5. That one.
Now pitching.
And here's the first baseman, Brandon
Number
Guevara.
29, Jason Donahue.
And downstairs. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Just missed. And he takes one right on the black. And that is strike one.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Line drive, and that gets down into the gap. And a go-ahead run is on base.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Nice job of
The
driving that
left
pitch
fielder,
the
number
other way on a
one.
line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Making a move at first. Pitch running here. J.J.
Number
Ray.
88, J.J. Ray.
And now Luis Chassin. Throw. Save. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. And gone. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 7-5. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
And now Corey Brown. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Base hit center field.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
And the batter now, Will Thompson. That one the other way, Ortiz. Off balance speed, there's one. On to first, double play.
Now batting, catcher, Ricky.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6 hole. Starts the double play. That's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the 3rd out, inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up for the Royals. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the catcher, Robbie Guardado. Eddie Villarreal comes out trying to close it out.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's a little bit low.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Fastball is outside. To the right side, and that chance handled. On the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out. He's 2 outs away. Davies now at the plate. Close one, doesn't get the call, and that is ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Slider got him for strike 3.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Andres Camacho. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish. I feel like we've seen this movie before, Boog. He comes on for the save and for the 200.